I've been through so many things
Me too.
and they promise you the world, and then it doesn't work out. And not only with my back, but a lot of stuff you see on the internet. And I said, what the heck? I'm 65. I'm thinking about retiring. So I thought, before I still have good insurance on my job. So I said, I'll just try it.
Good. Well, keep it up.
Yeah.
You've had this for 50 years, you said?
Yeah, 50 years or so.
Oh, you've had it that long?
Yeah, and a couple of people, been to chiropractors, and they give you a bunch of nonsense, and you become
a chiropractor. I had a guy who wanted to do scoliosis on me. He said, I'd put you in for 12 hours. I said, you aren't putting me in on any operating table for 12 hours. I went through 7 with the back, and I'm not going through another 12.
So you have rods and...
I have 4 rods and 8 screws.
So you have scoliosis and you have the rods.
Scoliosis developed from the surgery. I never had scoliosis in my
Wow.
life. I used to run and jump and hop and skip and
I never heard of that
around.
one. That's new to me.
Never had
created
scoliosis.
after the surgery.
After the surgery, and he felt this bump and he said, oh, that's scar tissue. And he was a top neurologist here in the Wellington area.
Wow.
Yep. Every time I'd go back and say, oh, there's a bump there. Oh, it's scar tissue. What do you want? You had 4 bars in your back.
But they wouldn't do anything for it.
He didn't know, but then he sent me to another guy in his office who wanted to put me on the table for 12 hours to do skull. I said, no way. So I haven't been back. I went there for the first 2
What would
years.
they actually do? Would they're telling you they would surgically remove it?
He would probably remove the scoliosis, but I didn't bite. I had enough, and every time I'd go in, his nurse would spend maybe 15, 20 minutes checking your legs. He'd come in, he was gone in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they bill Medicare, and that's BS.
You're right.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
You bring in pasta too.
When I make everything. There's sausage, meatballs, you had ribs in
so
there.
Good.
You had chuck steak.
I missed out on that.
Chuck steak pizza.
There might be some left today. We'll see.
I'm a good Italian cook. I cook for my son and my husband.
I'm going to take off. I haven't even had
Good luck.
breakfast yet.
Yeah,
I got to
good
be
luck.
back today anyway.
In South Carolina? Oh,
No,
boy.
no, no. I'll be back here
He
this
gets
afternoon.
treated twice a day.
Oh, that's good.
Because from the distance.
You know, he came from South Carolina.
I know, that's what I remember the other day. He was in talking. Well, good luck to you.
All right.
Take care. Now, you're young yet, so
See you
what you have
later.
to do now,
If you
right?
say so.
Well, if I'm 80 and you're 65, you're young, honey.
See you later.
Delicious. She made it because of my mother.
Makes it thick?
When you go to other places, you don't get it like
No,
that.
you don't get it like that.
And they put carrots in it.
Everything. Yeah, no, we don't do that. We have just the beans in it and the escarole, and sometimes regular pasta. Ooh.
Pieces
But it's
of
good. I
celery.
love escarole anyway.
Pieces of celery for crunch.
Crunch. Escarole is one of my favorites.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, escarole is very good.
Well, I gotta go down here.
Starting in the back.
So this is a scoliosis patient, correct?
Now, we straightened up the dorsal spine. This is pretty straight now, except for here. This one right here.
I'm not in pain though. Last week I was when I had that 2.5-hour trip over to Lake Whale and back, and then I
I
was
think it's one lower. All right, we gotta take her back to the.
Yep. So,
Okay, come on back to.
onto the machine.
Yeah.
Here we go.
first went to a doctor because you had an injury or something?
No, I just was hurting.
And then they decided to put fusion to you, or do?
He tried a few things. He sent me to the places to learn for swimming, and sent me for some other thing, what do you call it, thing that they do. They put you out for a few minutes. And then he said, well, looks like there's not much more we can do. We'll have to go ahead and do the surgery. And he let me watch a tape at JFK. I watched the tape.
They put rods and screws in you, right?
They showed all that stuff on the tape. Yeah. 4 rods and 8 screws. I was on the table 7 hours. I was out of the hospital in a couple of days.
And you said your scoliosis actually came after the surgery.
Oh, I never had scoliosis. I was one of these very active
So the surgery actually caused
basketball, all kind of
scoliosis.
stuff. Jumped in my pool, used to jump in here, jump in there, ride bikes, everything. I used to walk 5 miles a day. I cannot walk 5 miles a day.
The lower part, that's okay, there's no problem.
Walked around, but I can't walk that far anymore.
Those are little rods. I don't know. I was mixing it up with your thing. That's why it all looked like one thing at first.
Okay. It's just above the screws.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, well, I had,
Now that you say
kidney-
that.
When they screwed it in there, they missed the one that was causing the problem, which was the one above.
It's just,
they probably crunched it in there. Very good surgeon. He's with Keshler or something up in Wellington. JFK, he operates out of JFK.
but you said he showed you a video of JFK's surgery or something? Or?
So showed me a video, and in the evening they had a seminar, and I went to it.
Yeah, they explained what?
They explained how the screws would go in, and how the rods would be in.
They even explained to you if they
They never
screwed
said
up.
that I wasn't going to bend over. And I'm one of these neatniks. So I'm always cleaning my house and bending and stretching and picking up. And
Wow.
I don't stay still just because I have the back surgery. I'm not one of those females who's yelling and screaming and I get this, that, and the other.
They put the band across there to really solidify it. So there's no motion there. You
Right.
have motion in yours.
Right, right.
There's no motion.
I was just picking up on that. Now that you say that. Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. L12, T12.
We did L1 to L5, I think.
Yeah, there it is right there if you want to see it.
You want to sit up?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta put a band-aid on. Stand my band-aids.
Okay.
The wrong size.
I knew I was going to grab the wrong size.
I should have done this years ago. No, I didn't.
Before the
stumbled
surgery.
across you.
Before the surgery, you
Before.
should have done it. All right, turn right on over.
Oh, wow.
And this is where the shots went, right above it.
Right above. I think all the time I wasted. My husband had to go in for some kind of catheterization. And I said to the girl, you don't know anybody who does scoliosis, do you? And she said, well, somebody, I have a friend who
Well,
had
what they
something.
did was okay. I mean, there's no problem with what they did. Problem, they didn't do enough.
They didn't do enough. He did a, what's that other thing? I don't know. Some kind of, whatever he did, I don't know.
For you mean?
On my back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he did it,
But I mean, I'm trying to understand that you went to this doctor because you either you injured yourself.
no, I didn't injure it. It was just hurting me.
It was okay.
It was
So
starting to hurt me.
all right. So your back was bothering you, and eventually it led into him saying you have scoliosis, or
No.
or he didn't.
No,
He never said you had
mentioned
scoliosis.
No.
That's what I'm trying to
Not
get
till
straight.
after the surgery.
So what happens is he
when I
does
went in, I
he does
felt this.
these
My husband and I said, what is this pain on what is this lump on your back? I
right.
don't know. I thought it was cancer.
Yeah.
So I went back to them.
So in other
Oh,
words,
that's Scott's soft, whatever
scar
it is.
tissue. Yeah.
Scar
So
tissue.
in other words, you go to him because you have an injured back, whatever. He does surgery on you to correct the injury,
Right.
and then causes scoliosis because of the surgery.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just trying
That's
to get
what
straight.
he's saying, yep.
Okay. And because of the scar tissue, and they wanted to put you to take care of the scar tissue. They wanted to put you on an operating
That was
table.
about 2 years later.
Right, but they
By
wanted to put
somebody
you on
in
an
his
operating
office.
table for 8 hours. They said
12.
12 hours.
12 hours. I said, not at my age.
Right, but I mean, you just got done what they wanted to do in 12 hours in a couple minutes. Is my point.
Yeah, they did what they had to do. I know 7 hours was this one. and then 12 hours if I went in for the scoliosis.
Right.
I said no. But he did send me to a therapist for therapy up in North Point, North Lake. And I went to the guy for probably quite a few visits, and he did pretty good, but
What you have here. This is going to tell you how we're going to proceed, if you say so. Anyway, check for leg lengths first of all, and that's normal. So the engineering-wise, you're normal. This came from fall. You must have fallen sometime 40 years ago. Yeah. Do you remember that?
No, sir.
Well, that's the evidence, because your spine is over to the left. So this is the right side. It's less dense. The left side is more dense. You see it?
Yeah.
Right there. So this is what you're looking at. This and this and this. And then it curves. So it's stuck down at the bottom here, which makes this curve. So if we work on this, this curve will be less. So if you measure yourself every day, you'll see yourself grow. How about that?
Might get an inch taller. Maybe?
You might, yeah. So first thing we want to do is take care of this bottom piece. And these, it'll be 4 shots there. And then we'll see you this afternoon. Take another look at it. Maybe go to the next one.
Okay.
So this is a progressive deal here.
Okay, great. You know.
You're not going to get any worse. You will improve a little bit.
Okay.
Even when you're not here, you're still going to improve a little bit, but you won't get any worse.
Incrementally.
Incremental.
Okay.
All right, come on back. Make the trip like that. Sight
Remarkable,
unseen.
yeah.
You didn't know what you were getting into.
Did not.
Drove all the way from South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
How long of a trip is that?
All day.
Wow.
And it's 12 hours. At least 10, 11 hours.
You said you've had this for, 50 years?
Yep.
Oh, easy. You could tell by the age of the, not on this film, but the other one.
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing how everything has its own work that it does. Everything we do is unique in itself, and it's going to help it.
Yeah, I know.
It shows you what you can do. You know, if you really want to.
You get as good as you get, right? As you want to get. So it's all incremental. That's incredible. This is a roller coaster.
Well, he's got to have trouble with his breathing.
Is that the breathing C3 or C4? Or am I way off? Is the breathing C3 or C4?
No, that's neck.
So it's T.
This is T, dorsal.
Okay.
In order to, so you understand more what's going on, we let you feel this. And it's only a matter of a second or two. But at least you have a good idea of what's going on with your body.
Let's do it, man.
boom right there. Just stand straight.
Straight, I can't fit down there.
Yeah, well, stand as good as you can. Okay, now bend forward a little bit. The shot went here. This is much straighter now, I think. And then right here. So we got a little bit of rotation. The Band-Aid fell off here. Okay, so we're gonna look at this again.
Okay.
That's better. Even I can tell. Wait till I compare it with the other one.
Wow, that is quite a curve. Ooh, that was a spot right there.
Hurry, man. Get fighting. There you go. Now, that was laying way over there. So that's, now if we go above that, see ours. That's better. The one above isn't that one. Notice how it's climbing now?
Yeah.
We were here, then here, and now it's up.
That's L1, 2. Did you say L? Did you say L1, 2?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 6, 7.
5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, and 1, 2. That's it.
Oh, that's a lot of spots. That's a lot of spots.
Yeah. You got more than I saved here, I think.
It should have been.
Where's that other one?
I know, there should have been one.
I saved that one too.
I thought you did. I thought you saved the first and second one.
We're not actually having that much fun on this side either. So, have a seat.
You can sit up, Justin.
Have a seat.
Oh, sit down.
Okay. I just wanted to show you these. You have a good idea what you're dealing with. This is the bottom. You see the bones are laying on your left side. This is the left side.
Mm-hmm.
So that means there's scar tissue and you're holding it. Otherwise it would straighten out.
Okay.
So that's where the steroid went, right inside there. And this one. So 5, 1, 4, 5, and 3, 4.
Okay.
So that's going to let these bones come apart and straighten out. And then we went up to between shoulder blades. Look at that curve there.
Oh, yeah,
Man, right, is that bad or not? So we selected a place right there. Shot that. 2 shots. One here.
So that'll let the whatever.
The scar tissue holding it,
Yeah.
holding the bones like this.
Uh-huh.
They're not being held there by no magic. It's just scar tissue from injuries. So what we're going, these are bad falls you've had. So we try to find the scar tissue, just like the video said. Try to find the scar tissue, put a Stewart in there, soften it up, let the bones rotate. So when you come back, we'll take another look at this. And I saved this already, so if you want to take a picture of this, you can.
So you like this afternoon?
You already got space in it. That's in 4 minutes. 4 minutes, he
Yeah.
already has motion. Palpable, in other words, you can see it, motion in that scoliosis. So you can see that this is the answer. It's slow because there's so many parts, but hey, it's very safe and nice.
Yeah, but my general question is, after I leave here, you said it will continue to improve.
It will improve.
And it won't be straight. I won't
No,
be straight.
you're not
right
going to
away.
you're not get a massive change like that.
Okay.
That's why I said it's slow, but it's steady, and there's no downside to it. You cannot get worse. You cannot get hurt.
Okay, my second question is, will I need to come back? If I come back for more treatment, will it get any better, or is
Yeah.
it just a certain point?
You'll get as good as you want to get. It's all scar tissue, so you chase it down, nail it, stretch it out.
So I'm thinking about coming back. I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to get
should.
a
Yes, you should.
timeline on what, a month, 2, 6 months?
Oh, I would do it quicker than that.
Yeah, you have momentum going here. So
Okay.
it's like,
So I could, like in a month or so, be back.
Couple weeks if you can handle it. For instance, if you could do a Friday, fly in Thursday night
Maybe next week.
next week, and then we see it twice on the Friday, and you go back home on the weekend. That's how to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the small amount of travel, you get twice the treatment, so that's good.
Okay, so if I can get back in a week, get treated again,
Yeah.
that'll, okay. That's probably gonna be doable because my people I'm working for, they know what I'm doing, and they know.
Yeah, that's to your benefit,
Yeah, they won't give me any.
and theirs.
and theirs too.
Yeah.
But that is remarkable.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
What you see is what you get. Hasn't changed since we met. I love you, baby, oh yeah. 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 La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Take this ring as a sign. I'll be yours, you be mine. Till the end of time, oh yeah. 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 What you see is what you get. Hasn't changed since we met. What you